Public Protector Busisiwe Mkhwebane is in hot water over her stand on the State Capture Inquiry Commission. She says the only intention behind recommending certain additional aspects to be probed was to save time. Mkhwebane had yesterday clarified her position on the terms of reference for the capture inquiry. Mkhwebane says she only wants all related allegations that came out after the State of Capture report and have been referred to her to be investigated.
The main reason for me to request expansion is because there are those cases which we've opened or complaints which relate to the very same issue. So for me, it makes sense to refer those matters to the Commission. And at any rate, if that is not happening, I'll continue investigating, but that will take me another year or two to finalize those matters. And to me, it's like a duplication of work. It's not because this process will help in, killing two birds with one stone.
Parliament's Justice Portfolio Committee says Mkhwebane must respect the remedial action proposed by her predecessor. Committee Chairperson Matole Mocheka said Public Protector is confusing the public.
We are a state governed by the rule of law and the Constitution. And the Constitutional Court is the custodian of this Constitution and interprets this Constitution. And once the highest court of the Concord has made a decision, we all have to respect that decision and not try to read into it things that are not in that, especially when we are dealing with a remedial action by that office, that it has to be implemented as is unless set aside by a court of law.
In the first statement, I requested for broadening of the terms of reference, and that broadening, I was referring to the matters which I've received as the Public Protector relating to the very same issues in the State of Capture report. Therefore, I don't understand what confusion is created. And I must indicate that the first statement I issued, there's no way where I've mentioned about investigating matters before 1994. But what I was saying is that during the course of investigation, possibly there would be a situation where those matters are uncovered.
Now here's what the Public Protector wants the Commission to probe in addition to Thuli Madonsela's prescription. Allegations that the Gupta family received high-level confidential info from the then Minister of Communications, Faith Muthambi. Allegations that Duduzane Zuma facilitated meetings between President Zuma and private Russian investment company Sistema Joint Stock Financial Corporation in Davos, Switzerland. Allegations that the Guptas influenced and even facilitated appointment of senior management and board members of Eskom, Transnet and SAA. Allegations that the Guptas paid for luxury travel by several members of executive and senior management and board members of Eskom, Transnet and Denel. And allegations that two immigration officials were positioned in India by the then Minister of Home Affairs to assist the Gupta-owned businesses. ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa, meanwhile, has said that he prefers a separate inquiry into allegations that go beyond Madonsela's recommendations.
If you go back to 1652, 1948, and 1994, you're going to be involved in a commission for the next 5 years. And yet this one, you've got the documentation, you've got the witnesses, you've got the actors right now, and investigate that, finish that. If you want to do 1994, start another process.